If you don't understand the language of attraction, you will never be able to talk to the woman you desire. This is the harsh truth. You see how an ordinary guy, not the richest or the most handsome, effortlessly wins the heart of the most beautiful woman in the room, and you stand aside, puzzled. The reason? He instinctively speaks a language that you are trying to learn from a dictionary. Money and looks are impressive, but they don't attract. Attraction is an art, and the key to it lies not in knowing women's weaknesses, but in mastering the 4 elements of male power. Today, I will reveal these 4 elements to you, and once you learn to control them, attraction will no longer be a struggle for you. It will become your nature. The first element, Earth, the power of touch. Let's start with the most fundamental. Have you noticed that talking to a woman without a single touch makes you intangible? You become an idea, a friend, a brother, anything but a man. Touch is the element of Earth. It makes the connection real, tangible. Without it, you are just a voice in the air. Psychologically, a confident and respectful touch, a light touch on her hand when you emphasize something in conversation, or on her back when you are walking somewhere, creates an instant bridge. It is not just a physical act, it is a language that speaks of trust, comfort, and desire. Your body speaks to her body long before your words do. Touch releases oxytocin, a hormone that builds trust and deepens connection. You create a space where she feels both safe and desired. So if you want to connect with her on a deeper level, don't just talk, touch her. Ground your conversation. But remember, the ground can be fertile, or it can be heavy and suffocating. If you overdo it, you'll ruin everything. The key is lightness and confidence. A brief touch, and you'll see the magic begin to work. The second element, water, the power of the tides. Remember when we talked about the power of scarcity, about how a woman desires what she cannot fully possess? But this is where most men drown. Upon hearing this, they either disappear completely or turn into a tsunami of obsession. If you disappear, she won't chase after you. She'll decide you're not serious and write you off. Scarcity is not a drought. It is the element of water. It is the rhythm of the tides. It creates anticipation. It makes you miss someone. Think about your favorite TV series. It keeps you in suspense, making you wait for the next episode. It doesn't dump everything on you at once. Attraction works the same way. If you are always available, always text first, always free, your relationship will be in a perpetual calm. It's boring. But if you learn to create ebb, she will begin to crave your flow. How can you do this? Be unpredictable, like the current. If you always respond immediately, let her wait a little. If she asks to meet up, don't always be available right away. Let her know that your ocean has its own rules and its own life. Attraction is not a vacuum. It is a space where desire is born. Control this space, and she will start swimming towards you herself. The third element, air, the power of your voice. Your voice is not just a tool for conveying information. It is the element of air. It is a vibration that fills the space between you. A woman listens not only to what you say, but also to how you say it. A deep, calm, confident tone of voice directly affects her instincts. It speaks of dominance, strength, and security. It makes her feel protected, and that is a powerful aphrodisiac. Slow, controlled speech, confident pauses, these subtle changes in the vibration of the air change everything. The words may be the same, but words spoken in a nervous, high-pitched voice are just a light breeze. The same words spoken in a deep, measured voice are a powerful, warm stream of air that envelops and attracts. Pay attention to your voice. Speak with the power of calmness. Let your words sink heavily into the silence, and watch how she reacts. It is an invisible force that draws her to you. The fourth element, fire, the power of your light. And finally, the most powerful and often overlooked element, A woman needs to see that you are on fire, that others want to bask in your light. It's simple. If others don't desire you, you don't seem valuable. It's a primal instinct. The moment she sees another woman showing interest in you, your value in her eyes increases tenfold. Psychologically, this is called social proof. Women look at your surroundings to assess your importance. If others are fighting for your attention, you automatically become the prize. It's not about deliberately making her jealous. It's about being fire. Fire doesn't chase moths, it just burns. And moths fly to its light. When she sees that your light attracts others, her own instinct pushes her closer to your warmth. That's why, when I talked about touch, about earth, I said that. The right moment is important. When does it come? When all the elements are in harmony. When air, your conversation, flows freely. When water, dynamics, is in the ebb phase. When your fire, social value, is evident. Then your touch becomes not just a touch, but an act of creation. Stop studying weaknesses. Start controlling the elements. This is the true language of attraction.